What's up guys, it's the Sabro Finding 4. We'll be taking Garchomp EX for a test drive, or a test duel in this case, a test match. So Garchomp EX, new from Paradox Rift. I say new, but I mean, it's been like, what, a month plus since the set came out? I don't even remember anymore. I'm gotta keep track of so many different things. I had no idea the One Piece set, like set 5, was dropping on the 8th at this point, and I was very late with the set review on that, tackling between two channels. But anyway, the next set for Pokemon I think is going to be a while, because we're going to get the reprint set next, Paldean Fates. I think it might have some new cards, I don't know, but it's mostly going to be reprints, you know, the shiny card set, like Hidden Fates and Shiny Fates. So we're going to open up with the new EX here. As I've said in the deck profile, this is a kind of a 50-50 Pokemon. It can be pretty good, but it can be a pretty big liability as well. The free retreat though, you always like that when you can utilize it. Okay, now my opponent sort of forced me to play first. 99% of the time I want to play second with this deck. I mean, if I know the cards I'm going to draw, like if we had that psychic power, then maybe sometimes you want to play first. But this is a deck that I choose to go second. We rely on supporters a lot, and sort of forced me to go first. I guess I can thin my hand with the Ultra Ball, so we managed to draw one card out of Mew. That's not too bad. It's the Irida. I already have a Garchomp EX and a Rare Candy in hand, so it's gonna work out in the sense that playing first, I'll be able to get the Garchomp super quick, but I need an energy to start attacking. Even if I'm not getting anything from this, could probably at least put pressure, since he forced me to play first. Comfy deck, I played the Manaphy down because I know this sort of a deck, Greninja can attack. So might as well have that defense, so any surprise early Mirage Gates will be negated. If Greninja is gonna attack, he won't be able to do that. Alright. So this guy gets a few of the Comfies down, as you would expect. He's going to do the typical stuff with this engine. So this is definitely one of those engines that I never used, and I can't say I have an interest in using. I've seen people use, you know, the Comfy engine, you know, with the standard decks, using Giratina, just a typical Comfy box deck with different other regular attackers, with Gudra VSTAR, of course, and even with Charizard, other random Pokemon to power up. God, you can put Roaring Moon right now, you know, just all sorts of decks people try and use the engine, Mirage Gate, to power up dudes. Regidrago actually is one, but never really had an interest in using it. I'm not a fan of just getting rid of my resources so much just for a little bit of a, you know, draw and energy acceleration. I'd rather use other methods. Anyway, you always gotta have these sort of deck lists on point, you know, with the Comfy decks. Just gotta have the right amount, maybe the right amount of extra filler, since you're gonna be dumping stuff with this and Chorus. And, you know, difficult deck building, sometimes it does attract me, but more so for older formats when I try and make shitty decks work, like Swampert in DP or Salamence and that kind of thing. But I mean, for these dudes, you know, Comfy, we have so many just better, like easy energy accelerations we could only wish we had, like in Gen 4. So, you know, it's just easy. I can use Fluffy, I can use some different shit if I want energy acceleration. Ain't gotta be the Mirage Gate. Alright, now we did see a energy, pretty good, and with the Irida, I think it's just too tempting. Am I going to get the other Garchomp out? I think I want to do that. The thing is though, if I don't get the Greninja or something, I can't discard energies. I'm not really grabbing anything when I attack. So in the end, I did go for this extremely tempting play. Get the other stage 2 out, so now I got both of them. And we have remained supporterless again. Now, of course, I got them new so I can try and mini dig turn after turn until I do see more stuff. We're getting there. I mean, at the end of the day, I did get the Garchomp out and I'm getting the offensive, you know. First turn when we can attack, we attack. So that's good. And since this deck runs a lot of low HP Pokemon besides the Giratina, Garchomp is going to be doing enough damage to put some serious pressure. Yeah, nothing else really to add. It's just that if I grabbed the Nest Ball and grabbed Greninja, I could have drawn more cards and get some energies on the field, extra energies with Garchomp's attack. So perhaps this was not a misplay, but not the most optimal move. It's a matter of choices in the end. I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna get the second Garchomp out. You know, once you get those dudes out and then you don't have to worry about top decking candies or just stage 2s on their own at the wrong time, that kind of thing. Your deck just flows better when you just get rid of these cards that you want to get rid of to get the Pokemon that you want to get out, the stage 2 in this case. That's why I try and do that when I can. Alright, I mean, we got the trekking shoes as well out of the prizes, so I can attempt to dig more next turn. Now, a little bit of a problem is this guy's huge hand, and Garchomp not Garchomp, Giratina VSTAR came out. I'm thinking of Garchomp Giratina, the tag team. You guys remember that? Man, it was hell. But Giratina VSTAR is almost as much of a pain in the ass guy, dealing high damage, and he can get that instant KO with the 2 energy attack. You can only do this trick once, but it's an easy 2 prizes on a stage 2 EX. You would otherwise need to attack 2 times at least to kill. Alright, so Mirage Gate. I think this is the second one. So his shit is going right now. I don't know how many cards he has in the Lost Zone, but it's probably enough to use the Giratina. So a Grass and a Psychic on the other one. And what else are you going to do? I mean, look at his deck. Just 16 cards left, mine is 38. There's always that crazy difference. And then Path to the Peak. Damn, that's going to shut down the Mew. I mean, not that, you know, it's my main form of drawing here, but I don't have much else going on. And this would shut down the Greninja as well. So I'm going to need to see something here, or just a Stadium to remove that. And surprisingly, he's going for Lost Impact. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know why he did this. Couldn't you, like, you don't have enough cards in the Lost Zone? I kind of doubt it. I mean, he's nearly, not decked out, but the deck is so thin. He's been going off. Used Chorus. So, yeah, I am kind of surprised. But, okay, we see the Stadium. And I can draw a card with Mew since we top deck the Candy, damn it. So draw something, and it is the Shauna, finally a supporter that's usable, something that I can use. And okay, now we got some decent flow going. I'm gonna discard a Fighting Energy, get more Fighting Energies in hand. And I actually wonder, should I just retreat the Garchomp? I mean, if I do this, he's just gonna use the attack next turn. So I'm actually gonna keep the dude active, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see the Cheryl. You know, we can't really rely on one card that's in the deck, maybe. So I'm just gonna leave the Garchomp active. So right now, since this Garchomp is already so hurt, it makes sense for him to just use a different attacker. But even with Giratina, like, he would have to use the regular one and do Shred or something, or just use Sableye. His bench is full, he can't use Cramorant. Greninja wouldn't be good, but Giratina wouldn't be good. Like, if he would just do 280 again, discard 2 energies for no reason, you don't gotta do that much damage. He just needs to do 40 damage. So I think using Sableye makes the most sense if he can. But he put the attachment, the manual attachment on the other Giratina and goes for counter catcher. So I guess he's going to get that shit off either way. Star Requiem, I mean, in the end, I got my ass kicked. He got it on the fresh one. But it works out because, I mean, yeah, doing 280 like that and losing energies just to do 40 damage, it'd be a waste. Okay, get the nest ball. Gotta get some more shit down. What I gotta make use of is Terrakion and Tinglu, because that's what we're supposed to do, really. Gotta power these guys up. I won't be able to do it this turn, attack with them. What I meant to say. So, what do we do? Do I put it... I mean, the Mew already has an energy, but am I really going to use it? It gives away 2 prizes too, and because this Garchomp is pretty much going to be sacrificed, I can't... The Mew is pretty much just going to stick there, and the fighting energy is going to be wasted on it. But anyway... Sableye is kind of a big problem now too. I mean, he can just do 40 damage on the Garchomp and kill the small dudes. What sucks is that it seems the Jirachi is in the prizes, so I can't use it to protect myself. Damn it. Alright. Gonna get an energy on the Tinglu. You know, that random attachment on the Mew stings a little bit now. And I get my 2 prizes. Looks like Greninja was in the prizes even. Yeah. So I guess we didn't even have the option to grab him in that first turn. Otherwise, maybe I would have grabbed him. Who knows? Looking back at it now. But... Didn't even get Jirachi from the prizes, so I mean... I just hope the Sableye can attack. It looks like he is going to be using the Giratina V there. But if he doesn't evolve this dude, I'll have a very easy KO next turn. Just the Tinglu will do exactly 220 to kill this guy, which is going to be beautiful. So Shred Garchomp is out. But now all I got to do is just use Tinglu. I got the Earthen Vessel in hand. So this guy should know what's coming once he sees that. So that's very beautiful. I evolve into the stage 2, so now I don't have to worry about Sableye much. And let's see, let's get rid of a nest ball. Greninja, I can still use that. And we're gonna get Terrakion. I'm not gonna put any small dudes down for Sableye. But what's here on the bench should be okay right now. So draw 2. And I see the switch. Maybe we can use that next turn actually. If the Tinglu doesn't die. And I'll get my 1-hit KO here, which is going to be excellent. And it just eliminates this threat. You know, Giratina, the threat. High HP, dealing high damage. It's out of the way. He lost all of the energies on it. Just got a shred attack out of it to kill a stage 2. So I'm looking very, very good here. I mean, he doesn't have any attacker he can use besides the Sableye, which wouldn't even be that great right now. At best, he can get like 1 prize, and then I'm going to kill that. We got the boss's order. I only need to get 1 prize at the end of the day. So, you know, by next turn, I win. If he doesn't mess with my hand, I got Switch, I got a Fighting Energy, I got Boss's Orders, I got everything that I need. Counter Stadium, even though it hardly matters now. And he needs to damage the Tinglu, because if he doesn't damage that, I can use that to just get the final KO. So this is looking like my game. I mean, he's very low on resources. That's the other drawback with this deck I mention all the time. Gets rid of a bunch of stuff, the deck becomes even thinner. He has 8 cards in hand, but can you even make anything out of them? And he surrenders. Okay, it is our game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What up?